Today's editorial page, we're getting everyone's opinions on if James Dolan should curse and yell back at Knicks fans, and this is justified in doing so. Yesterday, Dolan was getting into his car outside the Garden when season ticket holder Frank Hamersky yelled at him that he should sell the team. Garden chairman then, as he told Deadspin, responded by going up to Hamersky and asking how would he like it if he went to his job and yelled at him, and concluded by cursing at him. Dolan admitting to Deadspin, quote, "I did call him blank because he is a blank." Was James Dolan justified, Steph, going back at this fan this way?
On some level, yes. If it was in the context of him being a frustrated owner and being accosted by a fan. But I had a big problem with what he said afterwards on Deadspin. Where
Right, Wilson, yeah.
Yeah, he took no accountability. He accused the gentleman of being drunk. He said whatever he said to him was blamed it on how the press has been covering Dolan. So, I mean, as if Dolan isn't above criticism, as if his team hasn't been a train wreck since he got here. So I think it's indicative of him having no accountability and not really caring how bad the team is. How about we hear from Dolan about the struggles of the team and not just when he kicks Charles Oakley out of the arena or when he gets into it with a fan.
Sal?
The human being in me can understand if you're disrespected like that, you have that natural instinct to respond, but you have to be...
Like you on Twitter, Sal.
Yeah, but even there, Hope, you're right. You have to be above that, and you are the owner of a team. I'd like to think if I had the amount of money James Dolan has, and I own the Knicks and Rangers and Madison Square Garden, I would not care what anybody said about me, to me, or anything else. Now, I know that if you're being cursed at, it's hard to, hold back. He's got to be above that.
Well, let's be clear. We're not sure he was being cursed at right at the get-go. All we understand, if you read the story, I believe, is that the fan yelled at him, "Sell the team." So, it's different. That's different than someone coming right up to your face and cursing at you. But who knows?
Yeah, you got to be bigger than that. Look, I think that's such a lame response. How would you like it if I come down to your job? You are a public figure. You own the Knicks. Come on, you're in that position. You have to accept the responsibility that goes along with it.
Well, and he was on the street outside the Garden. It's not like the guy came into his office and yelled at him while he's sitting at his desk.
You got to be bigger than that. And as Steph said, come on, I want to. If this guy took a little more accountability for everything that's gone on with his team, I don't think fans would be on him the way they are.
And how about him bringing up alcohol?
Well, I was just going to say.
Yeah, I mean, he did it with Oakley, he did it with this guy, and he did it with the fan last time with email. Because Dolan is a recovered alcoholic, he thinks just because he couldn't handle the alcohol that nobody else can, which is obviously wrong. I mean, he keeps bringing that up, and it's a problem.
Well, that's the thing. Not every time you have an altercation with someone should you call somebody an alcoholic because they reeked of alcohol, and then have your security guards follow them around, the Penn Plaza or the block surrounding Penn Plaza for a while. So I get the fact that, hey, look, I don't mind that James Dolan comes back at somebody, but if the guy went up to him and was closer to him, if that's just yelled at you, why don't you just reply, hey, we're going to get this right. Trust me, get in your limo with Irving Azoff and move on.
There are a lot of things that we could say about James Dolan. Why didn't he just do this, or why doesn't he just do that? Clearly, you're looking at somebody that comes across he's very unlikable, way too sensitive, and he doesn't know what he's doing as far as running the organization. No accountability whatsoever.
And yet the fan still wants his season ticket.
Right.
He's lost. I mean, give up your season ticket.
That's why Dolan can do whatever he wants.
That's the problem, right? That's the problem with the Knicks fans, right there, right? If they actually stop going, maybe something would change. And by the way, the way to talk to James Dolan so he doesn't call you an alcoholic, you can say, sell the team, and then say, but I love JD Straight Shot's latest album.